Keep sliding forward whenever
Okay.
you ride. So this
Okay.
is something that maybe they could fix in the next thing,
Hmm.
especially here and all. The windscreen, everything keeps vibrating. But
Okay.
they changed the handle, they changed something over the concept, but
Okay.
still that problem persists.
So it's like permanent problem you are now
Yeah,
facing.
so I
ओके, गुड मॉर्निंग फ्रॉम हिमालयाज। और आज रिव्यू करने वाले हैं हिमालयन की, और वो भी हिमालय से। तो ये शायद पहली बार है कि पहाड़ों पे कोई रिव्यू वीडियो बना रहे हैं। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट अ वीडियो। अजीज भाई, आई वांट यू टू गिव योर ऑनेस्ट ओपिनियन अबाउट दिस बाइक, बिकॉज यू हैव बीन राइडिंग फॉर ओवर thousands of kilometers you have done. So I think you are the one who can give is it Himalayan really worth it or not? So let's start from the basic question. At the time of choosing Himalayan, so why you choose the Himalayan bike?
from my bike. One is comfort. The other is because I come from a sports bike past. I wanted something that could, maintain a kind of a high speed and an acceleration. So comfort and a speed, I mean, the performance was my key requirements for the bike. And yeah, I
Okay.
had test drove a lot of all the 350 to 600 cc
Okay, so
bikes.
you must have ridden the KTM 390 Adventure.
Yes, yes. I mean the
Uh,
previous model,
हाँ,
the
the
current
previous
model.
model, yes, yes, of course.
So at the time, yep, I was about to pay the booking amount for KTM 390 Adventure. That's when Himalayan launched, and I waited for a couple of months. And I took a test drive of Himalayan. I was so impressed about performance and the comfort. I mean, compared to the previous KTM, the Himalayan is a class apart.
Class apart.
Yes.
Okay. So have you
So
ridden the new KTM that have
not
launched?
yet,
Not
I
yet.
didn't get the chance to ride it yet. So
Okay.
at that point of time, I had driven. I mean, rode the Harley XX X440. I think.
XX440.
Yeah, that was it. It was okay, but I don't think anything matches the comfort and the,
Hmm.
comfort was my key thing. Like I wanted to ride a long distance.
Okay, okay. So
So
now
that's
let's.
when Himalayan I
Okay, now
bought
got
me
it,
on
got it.
Himalayan.
So now let's come to the design part. Himalayan design in compared to KTM or other adventure bike, does it give the feel of a big adventure bike?
Oh
In
yes, definitely. And for a person of my size and height and weight, Himalayan do the ergonomics, the seating posture, everything works really well for me. Design otherwise, it's a big bike. Like it's
it feel like a big bike.
heavy. Like you want to take a U-turn in a small. It is a
Bit difficult.
bigger workout to do anything really. Like you go
Okay.
off-roading, you feel the weight on it.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, it looks
So
good also.
there's something improvement in term of design or anything else that
Design, I think they could make the seating a little bit more comfortable. Because if you can come here, there's like a kind of a
flat.
so you keep sliding forward whenever
Okay.
you ride. So this
Okay.
is something that maybe they could fix in the next thing. But
Okay.
other than that, I'm really happy with.
Like when it's come to stability and all on
Oh,
highway
it's
roads.
the most stable. Like I've driven max 172, clocked 172, and this it's rock steady.
Oh, yeah, that's
And proper
commendable.
highways, like it can go.
Okay, so now it talks about engine and the performance you get from it. So how like you have been riding in Himalayas for a very long time, and also you have done so many highway stretches. So how you feel the engine? Is the engine is powerful, or you need some more power?
No, I think performance wise, it's more than sufficient for me. I mean, I am a fast paced rider, and it really helps with the performance is sufficient. I don't think you need more in Indian roads. I think the only bike that Himalayan cannot keep up would be 390 Duke.
Okay.
The rest of the bikes have been like I've been driving with several other an RC too. One of my friends have an RC, and you can't keep up with those two.
Hmm.
But still, you are at least like acceleration, everything is like really damn good. Like it's really good. So performance-wise, no complaints. I'm really happy with what Royal Enfield has done. Like,
Okay.
I was always a Royal Enfield
Hater.
hater. The classic and the thing. It was not my riding style, but Himalayan just blew my mind away the very first test drive I took.
Because it has happened to many of us that we don't like Royal Enfield because of the vibration or because of the speed and all
You
these
do have
things.
some kind of a vibrations here, especially in the foot pegs.
Hmm.
Handle में much नहीं है, but if you keep things on the steel railings, especially here and all, the windscreen, everything keeps vibrating.
Okay.
At least because of the cushioning in the boot, I guess, like it's okay. And if you're right, and there is one thing which I missed, the vibrations part. The sweet spot of the engine is at 4.5 and 6.5 rpm.
Okay.
1000 rpm.
Okay.
So when you are in 6th gear, it is either 90 kilometers or 130 kilometers. So if you're riding in 90, you are very comfortable. If you're riding in 130, it is very comfortable. But your normal cruising speed of 100 to 120 is filled with vibrations. So I don't know that maybe they could tune it a little better to make it around 100 to 120.
Okay.
But then otherwise, it's really good.
Okay. So how you found the quality of the Himalayan? That there is a many quality issue that many people are saying that the chassis is sometimes broken and the light quality. So in that scenario, how's the quality?
Definitely there is a quality problem coming from Honda. My god, there is a different quality issues here in Royal Enfield. But yeah, I guess that's how you live it. So my concept from the very beginning, it's so if you're riding and leave your hands, bike will veer to the right side.
Okay.
So I guess it's a problem with the concept. I've been showing several, service centers, RE service centers across the country, but none of them seems to be able to fix it. Like they changed the handle, they changed something over the concept.
Okay.
But still that problem persists.
So it's like permanent problem you are now
Yeah,
facing.
So I think we are with Royal Enfield. You have to live with
Problems.
some or the other problems. But then the negatives, the positives way much more than
The
the
negatives.
small negatives. So I guess it is okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you talked about the service center. So how your experience with service center and in remote areas you have been there? So
Thankfully I didn't have a reason to go to service centers. Like that's one of the things. Nothing has ever happened during the ride. I had one fall while I was doing a water crossing. And small dent like in the silencer.
okay,
It
okay.
just kept on working.
Okay.
There is no problem.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that like I was doing a water crossing and then there was a big rock. I lost my control and I fell down.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, I changed to tubeless rims.
Okay.
The one which it comes stock is the
Tube one, yes.
tube ones.
Yes.
But yeah, I rode that for around 7,000 kilometers. But thankfully, I didn't have a puncture. But it was always
In the mind.
in the mind. Oh, if a puncture comes, what will I do?
What will I do?
So as soon as I got a hold of this one, I like immediately changed it.
Okay.
But it does affect your riding dynamics. This is a bit more heavier than the normal spokes. So like you do feel a little bit heavier in this with the tubeless wheels. But other than that, it's already a heavy bike, so another 2-3 kilos it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Exactly. So how's the luggage carrying capacity and
very good. Like I didn't bring my luggages this time around, but I do have a lot. I have a tank. Saddlebags. I use soft luggages. So
okay.
I have a saddlebag, and then in
Top
taxi,
rack.
I just keep not a top rack. Like it just affects the dynamics of the bike. So I use a duffel bag and just rope it in.
Okay. So I think let's we sum up here. So at the end, you like the quality, but there are some issues that you are still facing
but still,
and couldn't figure out.
very happy customer of RE. Service could be a lot better. like, I don't know, maybe from other brands, like you come to Royal Enfield, you need to get used to
Used to problems.
But otherwise, I'm really happy with the bike. It's helped
So
me
when
a
the
lot.
upcoming Himalayan 750, I guess that is coming with twin cylinder engine and
I heard it is coming.
uh,
Probably that would be the time to sell off 450.
okay, now you are planning to be a Royal Enfield customer
I
forever.
mean, this is like a very good format. I like fast bikes and I like comfortable bikes, and Himalayan is the one which caters to both of them. So
Okay,
happy with that.
okay. You give a very helpful insight of the Himalayan. So thank you very much for this
Thank
review,
you.
and hope you complete your pan India journey.
Thank you so much.
Okay, okay. Thank you.